How do I tell my daughter about Jorge Masvidal? With a note from Dad. Hi, Avery. I want to talk to you about Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal is a former UFC fighter from Miami. He is one of the longest-lasting and most iconic fighters to ever fight in the UFC. Jorge's childhood was difficult, and he got into many fights at a young age. He didn't mind. In fact, he liked fighting so much he decided to make it his life's work. When I think about Jorge Masvidal, I think of his resilience. He had a good career, but things did not really take off for him until his 46th professional fight against Darren Till. He had been fighting professionally for 16 years before his big break happened. Life is long, and if you hang in there when times are tough, the tough times will eventually pass. Much of success is simply being ready for when the opportunity presents itself. There is a second lesson about mindset I learned from Jorge Masvidal. Jorge would fight in the streets and take big risks to establish himself as a fighter. While that is not safe or appropriate, it is a good example about his mindset and willingness to do difficult and dangerous things to achieve his goals. Sometimes in life, you'll need to break the rules and be unreasonable. Life will punch you in the face. It will knock you down and make you bleed. It will surprise you with how mean and cruel it can be. When you get knocked down, get up, lick the blood off your lips, and punch back twice as hard. In life, we have to stand up and fight for ourselves. There are some times when only Avery can fight for Avery. I am excited to watch you take on difficult challenges in life and rise to the occasion. I love you. Love, Dad. So I knew I wanted to write this note for a while. Jorge Masvidal is one of my favorite fighters. Everything from the three-piece Minnesota to the Ben Askren knockout to the inaugural BMF champion is why he's such a legend. And I knew I wanted to write my daughter a note about him because not only did he have great accomplishments in the UFC, his story is really inspirational. Just a guy who found what he loved to do. He kept doing it. He did it at a high level. And it took him such a long time, but he finally achieved that level of success that he deserved. And it's an awesome story. So that's why I'm excited to read this note to my daughter before bed. I hope she enjoys it. I hope you enjoyed it. And that is today's note from Dad.